We saw some beautiful sunshine out there today in spots. Chris McGinnis here now, and we have made it through March and now onto our first full month of spring.
Yeah, 41 minutes left in March, so we're done with that. Yeah,
all right, so what can we expect is the question, right?
I'm glad you asked, because I have something queued up to talk about that. So as we roll into the month of April, here are some of the April normals. First of all, precipitation continues to tail off. We drop another 25% or so from the rainfall that we would typically see in March. I know we've been talking about how March was actually a little bit on the dry side. April, just by nature, gets a little drier here in Portland. And of course, the temperatures warm up as well. The average high by the end of the month is 66. And by the way, we typically hit 75 for the first time around April 18th. So something to look forward to as we continue chugging on through spring here. And something else to look forward to, I think most folks enjoy this, the daylight continues increasing. We add nearly 90 minutes of daylight in the month of April. So the 6 a.m. sunrises, I know that's hard for the night folk, but the 6 a.m. sunrises start on April 30th. And of course, by the end of the month, sunsets well past 8 o'clock. So something to look forward to. All right, this evening, the sprinkles have dissipated. We were 47 degrees last check at PDX. And as we check out FUTURECAST, our computer model has a couple locations in the Willamette Valley slipping into the 30s, maybe 36 in Eugene, 40 in Salem, 39 up towards Longview. So there will likely be a few cool pockets out there. 41 here in Portland, we think early tomorrow morning. And then as we hop over the Cascades, of course, a little colder in Central Oregon as well. Mid-20s in Prineville, Baker City, waking up probably to 26 degrees. You will warm up nicely tomorrow, by the way. Baker City, you'll probably get into the mid-50s. Pendleton up near 60. And most of the Willamette Valley and the I-5 corridor right around 60 degrees or so for a daytime high tomorrow, which for April 1st is just about average. All right, sprinkles are out of here. We get a kind of an in-between day tomorrow. I think we'll have a decent amount of sunshine tomorrow, so I think that's why the temperatures come up a little bit. But cloud cover offshore ahead of our next weather maker will eventually bring us rain on Friday evening. And FUTURECAST shows that pretty nicely. This is our computer model, FUTURECAST at 9:45. There's the clock at the upper right-hand part of your screen. So tomorrow evening, we probably see some light sprinkles. Again, emphasis on light, kind of like what we've had the last couple of days. Most folks didn't see anything, and if you did, it was just a quick spritz of rain, and that was it. That's probably what tomorrow night's looking like. That system will scoot out of here, so I think Saturday winds up being a pretty decent day. Then we turn our attention to Sunday, because as we've been mentioning, it's been a little dry. We need some rain. We're going to get some. Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. The next weak atmospheric river here takes aim on the Pacific Northwest, and it'll bring with it a pretty good slug of moisture. So Sunday evening, overnight, and into Monday looks quite wet and also quite snowy up in the Cascades. It's been a little while since we've seen significant snow in the Cascades, so that's going to set things up nicely for Washington's spring break. Get some fresh snow up there. Rainfall totals with this system in the valley could be anywhere from a half an inch to an inch, and snowfall amounts up on the higher terrain of the Cascades. Ski resorts should do well here. 6 inches at this point seems like a slam dunk, and maybe closer to a foot, especially the farther north you go. So that's great news heading into spring break. That doesn't sound very spring-like, does it? Rain and snow, what's going on? Stay tuned.
But I'm liking this because you said snow in the mountains, and it looks like something for everybody in the valley, too.
Do you like that 70 on Thursday?
I love that 70.
I feel pretty good about that 72. I think it's going to happen. That's why I put it on there.
Excellent.